A warm welcome to everyone. So today in our math class, we are discussing about quartiles. So let's see the main topics of today's discussion, and the topics are: what do you mean by quartiles? Before quartiles, we have learned about median, how to find median in different type of series, for individual series, discrete series, and continuous series. How to find median we have finished. So today we are doing on quartiles. So what do we mean by quartiles? And review the process to calculate the quartiles for individual and discrete data. It means how to find quartiles in individual and discrete data. So the calculation of quartiles for individual data and discrete data we have learned in class 9. So here mainly we have to discuss on how to find quartiles in continuous series. So before to start how to find quartiles in continuous series, we are just reviewing review on how to find quartiles for individual and discrete data. So next is calculation of quartiles in continuous series. After that, we will find quartiles in continuous series. So after this, let's see here, introduction of quartiles. For this introduction, here is given the marks obtained by 7 students out of 50 full marks. What are their marks? The marks obtained by 7 students are 16, 22, 10, 34, 40, 28, and 46. From the given data, how to find their quartiles? Which one value represent Q1? And which one value represent Q2? And which one value represent Q3, third quartile? So to find first quartile, second quartile, and third quartile, we have to arrange the given data in ascending order. Can you write them in descending order? No. Why? Because third quartile is always greater than first quartile. Third quartile is always greater than second quartile. When we will arrange the given data in descending order, maybe it means Q1 is greater than Q3. So it is not possible, so that to find Q1, Q2, and Q3, we have to arrange the given data in ascending order. So write them in ascending order. So from the given marks, 10 is the smallest one, and then 16, 22, 28, 34, 40, 46. This is in increasing order. That is called ascending order. From the given data, after that, we can find first quartile, second quartile, and third quartile. Look at here, 16. 16, and then next one is just 28, and then next one is 40. So these three values, 16, 28, 40, these three values, these three marks divide the whole given set of data into 4 equal parts. So look at 16 is called the first quartile, and 28 is called the middle quartile, or that is second quartile, and 40 is called third quartile or upper quartile. So how this first quartile defined, how second quartile Q2 defined, and how third quartile Q3 is defined, and overall what is quartiles. So we can write the quartiles are the values that divide the array data into 4 equal parts. When we will write the given data in ascending order, then in the ascending order data, the item, the values which divide the given whole set of data into 4 equal parts. These values, those values which divide the set of data into 4 equal parts are called quartiles. Here 16, 28, and 40 divide the set of data into 4 equal parts. So 16, 28, and 40 are called the quartiles of the given data, where 16 is the lowest one, so this is called lower quartile or first quartile. 28 is the middle one, comparing 16 and 40, it lies in between 16 and 40. So 28 is called second quartile, or that is middle quartile, or this is also called median. And third quartile, that 40 is called upper quartile. So this is 40 is written here, third quartile. So after this, look at this picture. Here is mentioned as a graphical form, quartiles in graphical form. What does Q1 represent? What does Q2 represent? And what does Q3 represent? Look at here. Here is a given a temperature, 3 degrees Celsius, 5 degrees Celsius, 7 degrees Celsius, 8 degree, and so on till 19 degrees Celsius. Now, this 7 degree, this is the 7 degree, this data divide the lower part is 25% whole set of data, and upper part of 7 degree, this is 75%. So Q1 is that value which divides the given set of data, lower 25% and above 75%, which is mentioned here. And what does Q2 represent? Look at Q2 means 10 degrees Celsius. That 10 degrees Celsius divides the given set of data into two equal parts. It means below it or before it 50% and above it 50%. So it divides the whole set of data equally into two parts. So that this is called middle quartile, or this is called median. Similarly, here you can see 15 degree is with another color, 15 degrees Celsius. This is called Q3, third quartile. And the role of third quartile, it divides the given set of data, lower 75%, below it or before it we have 75% data lies, and above Q3 25% data lies. So what does Q3 called? So Q3 is that value which divides the given set of data. Before it 75%. Lower than Q3 we have 75% items, and above it we have 25% item. So that Q3 is called upper quartile, which is greater than other quartiles. So how to find first quartile, second quartile and third quartile even in the given data? Let's see one example and discuss on that example. So consider this is example 1, first example, and the question is the marks obtained in mathematics by 12 students of grade 9 with full marks 20 are as given below. Look at the marks obtained by 12 students of grade 9 with full marks 20 are given below. Look at the marks obtained by 12 students are one student obtained 12, 9, 14, another 16, another 14. Now 14 marks obtained students are 2. We got 2 students are getting 14 here till here. 9 again repeated, 12, 12, 2 students obtained 12, 12 and 10, 18, 14, 18. So the given data is not arranging in ascending or as well as in descending order. Randomly the marks are written here. If we have to find quartiles, that may be first quartile, second quartile or third quartile, we know we must arrange the given data in ascending order. So that now question, based on the above data, can we find the quartiles? Why not? This type of data is called individual data. Each 12 students obtain marks are given here. So each individual marks represent this given marks. So this is called individual data. We know how to find quartiles in individual data. We have learned in class 9. So that how to find. So here is the question. What do you mean by arrangement of data in ascending order? It means writing the given data in increasing order, smaller to greater, that is ascending order. Why we ask this question? Because we must arrange the given data in ascending order to find first quartile, second quartile as well as third quartile. So let's write it how to find first quartile. This is the given data you can see in the screen, and just it is randomly written, and this marks is individual. For each 12 students obtained marks is given, so this is individual data. So to find the first quartile, Similarly, second quartile and third quartile, we must arrange the given data in ascending order. So, total number of students, that is 12. Now write in ascending order. So, when you write in ascending order means smaller to greater. So, smaller among the given marks, 9 is the smallest. So, 9 obtained by 2 students, so 9 comma 9, and 10 obtained by 1 student, so 10, only one data is here. 12 obtained by 3 students, so 12 comma 12 comma 12. 14 obtained by 3 students again, so 14 comma 14 comma 14. 16 obtained by single student, so 16, only one 16 written here, and 18 written 2 times. Why? 2 students obtained marks is 18. So, we write the given obtained marks in ascending order. So, after that, we know how to find the first quartile. So, we know from class 9 how to find first quartile, but what is the formula to find the first quartile? So, by formula, first quartile Q1 is equal to n plus 1 by fourth item. What does n represent? We know n is total number of students. We have given in the question, total number of students are 12. So, 12 students obtained marks is given, means n is equal to 12. So, write down the n value 12. Replace n by 12. So, 12 plus 1 by 4, simplify, is a 3.25 items. It is not exactly the third item. It is not exactly fourth item. 3.25 fifth item lies in between third and fourth items. So, which one is the value? Look at here. Here we can see third item is 10. It is not 10 because more than third item. And fourth item is 12. It is not fourth item. So, 12 and 10 does not represent Q1 value. Both of them are not the values of Q1. Then which one is the value of Q1? So, we have to find it. 3.25 items. Look at here. Third, more than third item, less than fourth item, 3.25 item lies. So, what is that exact value? 3.25 item, what is that item represent value? Let's find out how to find it. Look at here. After that, we can write, that is third item before decimal. Here you can see this is 3. So, that 3 represent here third item plus decimal value 0.25, and it is less than fourth item, more than third item. So, difference of the fourth item time third item multiplied by 0.25. Then write third item. Here you can see in the screen, third item is 10. So, write the value of third item, it's a 10 plus 0.25 times, and fourth item is 12 minus third item is 10. So, simplify, 10 plus 0.25 times, and 12 minus 10 is 2, and 0.25 times 2, find this product and addition with 10, and the result is 10 plus 0.25 times 2 is a 0.5, and 10 plus 0.5 is a 10.5. So, we got first quartile is 10.5 for the given data. For the given individual data, we find Q1 which is more than third item, less than fourth item, and its value is 10.5. So, after that, let's see here how to find third quartile for the same data. Look at the same data, it's in arranging form. How to find third quartile for the question is the given data which was given randomly, and this is the given data, and now for the same data, which data we find the first quartile for the same data. Let's find out third quartile. Is it similar? Do you know the relation how to find third quartile in individual data? Yes, I hope you know from class 9, and that is the third quartile Q3. It means position of third quartile, that is 3 times n plus 1 upon fourth item. So, let's simplify, 3 times n plus 1, again 12 plus 1 by 4, simplify, this is 3 times 3.2 fifth item, this is equal to multiply it, and we will get 9.7 fifth item which is written here, right. So, again it is not 9th item, it is not 10th item, 9.75th item lies in more than ninth item and less than 10th item. It is very near of 10th item but not 10th item, because 9.75 is nearer to 10 than 9, so that it's a 9.75th item. So which one is that value? Let's find out. To find this value, we have 9th item plus 0.75 times 10th item minus 9th item. Look at here, count. Here is a circle. 10th item is 16 and 9th item is 14. So let's substitute their values. 9th item 14 plus 0.75 times 10th item is 16 and 9th item is 14. 16 minus 14, this is equal to 0.75 times 2. Simplify, 14 plus 1.5, this is equal to 15.5. So Q3, or that is third quartile, this is equal to 15.5. So in individual data, how we find first quartile and third quartile. So after that, can we change the given data, given individual data into discrete data? Can we convert this individual series, the data given in individual form, can we convert into discrete form? Can we group them? How many of them are getting 14? How many of them are getting 12? So let's change into the discrete form. So here is one more question. What about second quartile Q2? Can we find second quartile Q2? Yes. We know that second quartile Q2 is also called median. So about median, how to find median, we have discussed in previous classes when we were doing median. So that second quartile is called the median. So that you know how to find median, we have discussed in previous exercise. So please do it this part yourself. Okay, after this, now question is how to convert the given data into discrete series. Can we convert it? Let's see here the given same data 12, 9, 14, 16, 14, 9. This is the marks obtained by 12 students in their test. So how to convert this given data, individual data, into discrete data? The condition is, look at here, from the given data, and we are making discrete form, changing into tabular form, writing the given data into tabular form. So that is 9 marks is obtained by 2 students and 10 marks is obtained by 1 student, 12 marks is 3, 14 marks obtained by 3 students, 16 by 1 and 18 marks obtained by 2. We can write with grouping form, that is discrete form. So after that, how to find first quartile and second quartile, similarly third quartile in discrete series. Especially here we will focus on how to find first quartile and third quartile, because second quartile is median. We have learned how to find median in previous exercise. So how to find first quartile and third quartile in discrete series? Is it similar with individual series, individual data? Let's see here how to find first quartile and third quartile for the given data. So now constructing the CF table for the calculation of quartiles. Look at, in discrete series we have to develop, that is called CF table. So the marks obtained, marks is given here, number of students given, and cumulative frequency CF column in third. Third column is CF column. So marks is 9, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18. So 9 obtained by 2, and then 10 obtained by 1, 12 obtained by 3, 14 obtained by 3, 16 1 and 18 2, which is given here. And then from there we have developed a cumulative frequency table. So after that we know the formula is similar for individual data. What is the formula? First we will find the position of first quartile. So position of first quartile Q1 is equal to formula n plus 1 by 4, which is similar as individual data, where n represent total of the frequency. Summation of f, that is in the table we can see summation of f is equal to 12. So n plus 1 by 4, 12 plus 1 by 4. Simplify, is 13 by 4. 13 divided by 4, 3.25. So 3.25th item is Q1 value. But 3.25 is not Q1. Sometimes some students are making mistake here. They will write Q1 is equal to 3.25. That's false. That's wrong. what to do? 3.25 is just its position. It is not Q1 value, it's a position of Q1. So how to find exact value of Q1? So look at, with the help of CF table, we can write we can find its value, how much is Q1. So look at it, 3.25, it is not 3 is here in the second part, but it's a more 3.25 bit more than third, 3, so it is on 6. So 3.2 means more than 3. So how to find it? Look at here. So before decimal again here 3, so this represents third item, it's a more than third item, so 0.25 after 3, so that 0.25 multiple for fourth item, difference third item, because 3.25 is more than 3 and it's a more than 3, but not it's a sixth item, so it lies in between third and sixth item. So that how to find it means third item plus 0.25 times fourth item minus third item. So after this 10 plus third item is 10, look at here, third item is 10 plus 0.25 times fourth item is 12 minus 10th item, third item is 10, so 12 minus 10, 2 multiple 0.25, so this is equal to 10 plus 0.5, this is equal to 10.5. So we find the first quartile. So after this, position of third quartile, how to find? Just here you can see on the screen, third quartile Q3 is equal to, it's a similar as in individual data 3 times n plus 1 by 4, where n is again 12, so 3 times 12 plus 1 by fourth item. Now simplify, 12 plus 1 13, 13 divided by 4 is a 3.25 and 3.25 multiple 3, it's a 9.75th item. Okay, 9.75th item means 9th item plus 0.75 times 10th item minus 9th item. So from the table, 9th item value is 14 plus 0.75 times 10th item is 16 and 9th item is 14, so 16 minus 14. So this is equal to 14 plus 0.75 times 16 minus 14, 2. So this is equal to 0.75 times 2, how much? 1.5. 1.5 plus 14, it's a 15.50 or say 15.5. Therefore, third quartile Q3 is equal to 15.50. So we have discussion how to find first quartile and third quartile of the discrete series. After that, let's discuss on how to find first quartile or third quartile in continuous series. So how to find quartiles of the continuous data? Quartile means first quartile, second quartile and third quartile. And is it similar as in individual and discrete data? Can you find Q1, Q2 and Q3? It means first quartile, second quartile and third quartile similar as individual and discrete series. Let's discuss with one example here. Look at here, the question as a question example, find the first quartile and third quartile of the given data. Look at the given data 0 to 10. We know this is continuous data. How we can claim it? Because we learn how to find median in continuous data. So before this exercise, before this quartiles, we have learned about median as well as about mean, and which type of data is called continuous data. There we have learned, so that you know this is continuous data. Why? There is grouping as well as it is upper quartile of the first class is lower limit of the second class, and similarly upper limit of the second class become the lower limit of the third class, and so on, so that we can say that this is continuous group as well as continuous data. How to find first quartile and third quartile? As we discussed, is it similar with first quartile, or means is it similar with individual data, or is it similar with discrete data, or it's a different one? Let's see here how to find. First, we have to develop a cumulative frequency table. So in continuous series, if we have to find quartiles, then we have to construct a cumulative frequency table. Look at the cumulative frequency table is given here. So marks of 10 is taken from the question, 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20, 30, 30, 40, 40, 50, 50, 60. And number of students, 1, 5, 3, 10, 6, 5 is given in question. Just In question, it is given in horizontal form, we write in vertical form. Now cumulative frequency, first value remains same 1 plus 5, 6. Addition, 6 plus 3, 9. 9 plus 10, 19. 19 plus 6, 25. 25 plus 5, 30. So last value of cumulative CF table become the total of the frequency. That is called n. So summation of f is equal to n is equal to 30. You know how to find CF table, how to find cumulative frequency. We are doing in median. We are developing same table as how to find median. As median, we are using the same table to find for quartiles in continuous series, right? So after this, now how to find Q1? So with the help of CF table, we can find the first quartile and the third quartiles. For first quartile, second quartile, third quartile, we can find with the help of CF table. So how to find first quartile? Now let's start to find the first quartile. Do you have any idea? So look at here, for position of first quartile, Q1 is equal to n upon fourth item. In case of individual data, there was n plus 1 by 4. But in continuous data, we have only n by fourth item. That's the difference between individual and discrete with continuous series. So n by 4, n is summation of f. How much this is? 30. 30 by 4 item, this is equal to divide, 30 divided by 4 is a 7.5th item. After that, 7.5th item lies in, it's a more than 6th item, so it is on this class 20 to 30. So 7.5th item belongs to the class 20 to 30. So that class is called first quartile class or Q1 class. We know the first quartile class. The class gives the Q1 value lies in this class, not less than this lower limit value 20 and not more than upper limit value 30 of that class. So in between 20 to 30. So after that, so let's define in 20 to 30 from that class first quartile Q1 is equal to, as a formula in continuous data, L plus I by F bracket n by 4 minus CF written. So before to find L, I, CF, n and F, what does L represent? So in this formula, similar formula we have used in median. What is the meaning of L in median? Can you tell me this answer? Yes. L represent lower limit of the median class when we are doing in median. When we are doing in first quartile, what does L represent? Lower limit of the first quartile class. If we are just finding Q3 is equal to L plus I by F bracket 3n upon 4 minus CF, in Q3 L represent lower limit of the third quartile class. So what does L represent here? It is written lower limit of the Q1 class, and meaning of n, total number of data, it means total of the frequency, and then CF, cumulative frequency of the class just preceding the Q1 class, just ahead of Q1 class, that is CF value, F frequency of the Q1 class, and I length or width of the class interval. So if we know their meaning, then we know the first quartile class is 20 to 30. So now lower limit of the Q1 class is 20. So let's mention Q1 is equal to 20. This class 20 to 30, 20 is the lower limit. Same class frequency, look at that, 20 to 30 class interval frequency is 3. So F is equal to 3. CF just preceding the Q1 class, just before 9, there is ahead of 9, there is 6. So CF is 6. I, that is called length or width of the class interval, 0 to 10, gap is 10, 10 minus 0, 10, and 20 minus 10, that is 10. So I is equal to 10. So using this formula, Q1 is equal to L plus I by F time n by 4 minus CF. If you are solving the problem, you don't have to write where L is equal to lower limit of the Q1 class. We don't have to write when we are solving the problem. We have discussed here, we have to discuss what does L represent. So I have mentioned here, right? But in exam, when you are solving the problem, we don't have to write their meaning, what is L called, what is I called. We don't have to explain in the middle of the solution, right? Here, only for your understanding, for explaining, I have written here, right? Okay, after this, now substitute their respective values. L is 20, so 20 plus I is 10 divided by F is 3 time and N by 4, N by 4 is equal to that is 7.5 minus CF is that is 6. So simplify, this is equal to 10 by 3 times 7.5 minus 6. So this is equal to 20 plus of 5, this is equal to 25. So first quartile Q1 is equal to 25, right? Similarly, can we find third quartile? So the position of third quartile Q3 is equal to 3 times n upon 4. Here is, it's not median, the position of third quartile. This is Q3 is equal to 3 times n by fourth item. So this is 3 times 30 by 4. Simplify, it's a 3 times 30 divided by 4, 7.5. Multiply, I will get 22.5th item. So now 22.5th item is not 19. It's a more than 19 and not 25. So it lies on 40 to 50, right? So Q3 class is 40 to 50. After that, if Q3 class is known, then how much is Q3 value? Let's find out. It is in between 40 to 50. So L40 and F is 6 and CF is just preceding 19 and I is 10. And then let's substitute in the formula. Q3 is equal to L plus I by F bracket 3n upon 4 minus CF. Now let's replace all these components and then simplify. Third quartile Q3 is equal to L is 40 and I is 10, F is 6 times 22.5, 3n by 4 is 22.5, it is here, and CF is 19. Then simplify 22.5 minus 19, the result is 3.5. Now 3.5 and 10 divided by 6 is a 5 by 3, and simplify is a 40 plus 3.5 multiple 5 and divide by 3, result is 5.83. So 40 plus 5.83, it's a 45.83. That's a third quartile Q3. Hence third quartile Q3 is equal to 45.83. So here is given comparison study of quartiles. How we find Q1 in individual data, discrete data, and then continuous data, or individual series, discrete series, or continuous series. This is the comparison study of first quartile and third quartile in different series, right? For individual data, which we have learned in class 9, discrete series we have learned in class 9. Now we have to focus mainly in class 10 continuous series. But we are revising how to find individual and discrete series, and the Q1 and Q3 how to find in individual and discrete series. And then we have learned how to find continuous series, or then formula how to find Q1 and how to find Q3, right? Okay, after this, the following table represent the marks obtained by student in a test. It's given here. It's a continuous series, and first question, what does Q2 represent? Write it. Second, construct the cumulative frequency table and find the first quartile Q1 and third quartile Q3. So can you do it? Yes, I hope you know it. Q2 is called second quartile. Second quartile also called median. So Q2 represent median. First question. Answer is this one. And second question, construct the cumulative frequency table, and the cumulative frequency table is given here. Look at the cumulative frequency table is given here for the given data, continuous data, where CF is mentioned here, cumulative frequency column, and total of the frequencies n is equal to 60 given. Then how to find Q1? It is same as means example 2. We know position of first quartile n upon 4, and then n is 60 here, 60 by 4, and then this is 15th item. So from the CF column, 15 is just greater than 13, it is not 13, more than 13. So 15th item belongs to 20 to 30, right? So that Q1 class is 20 to 30. So after that, first quartile class is 20 to 30. After that, let's define L is 20, and then F is same class 10, and then CF is just preceding 13, I is 10, and n by 4 is a 15 here. Now then by formula, Q1 is equal to L plus I by F bracket n by 4 minus CF. Let's substitute their respective each component values, where we have given here L, F, CF, I, and n by 4 given, and this is equal to 20 plus 10 by 10 times 15 minus 13. Simplify, and then this is 30 plus 1 times 2, and then 32. That's the Q1 value. Similarly, can you find Q3? Yes. How to find Q3? So first we have to find. Can you find directly? No. What to find first? Position of the position of third quartile. Are you sure? Yes. So let's see here. After that, Q1, now let's go with Q3. Yeah, first we have to find the position of third quartile. With which formula? With which relation? 3 times n by fourth item. In case of first quartile, only n upon fourth item. But in case of third quartile, 3 times n by fourth item. How to find Q if you have to find second quartile? 2 times n by 4. So by simplifying, only n by 2. So being n by 2 item, so that's for median also. So we said that second quartile is a median. So that here we are not discussing on how to find second quartile. We are discussing on how to find first quartile and third quartile. Now the turn of third quartile, so position 3 times n by fourth item. So n 60 by 4. Simplify, it's a 15 times 3, it's a 45th item. You know 16 divided by 4, 15, 15 multiple with 3, it's a 45. So look at in CF column, 45 not 30, it's a more than 30. So that the 45th item lies on this 40 to 50 class interval. So that class interval is called third quartile class interval, right? Okay, let's see here. Yes, 40 to 50, that's the 45th class. Term belongs to 40 to 50. So that 40 to 50 is called third quartile class. After that, you can define L, F, CF, F, CF, I, and 3 n upon 4, that's value is 45 here. So substitute in the formula, and then Q3 is equal to formula L plus I by F times 3 n upon 4 minus CF. After that, let's substitute their respective notation values, so that it's a 40 plus 10 by 18 times 45 minus 30. Can you do it? Yes. After this, let's simplify 45 minus 30. 15. 15 times 10 divide 18. Here just simplifying, and then 5 by 9 times 15. Simplify. This is 5 multiple 15 divided by 9 is 8.33. This is equal to 48.33. So third quartile Q3 is equal to 48.33. So what we have discussed today, we have discussed how to find quartiles in individual and discrete series, just revising it. After that, in continuous series, how to find quartiles. So we have discussed how to find Q1 and how to find Q3, and we learn Q2 second quartile is a middle quartile, that is called median. Yeah, how to find median already we have learned in before this exercise. So that we have discussion how to find quartiles in continuous series today. So this is your time. It means you have to solve, we have to discuss some question, and you have to give the answer of the question asked with you. Let's see here. The question is this it's a MCQ, objective type problem. The formula to find the first quartile Q1 in a continuous series. If you have to write, if you have a question, write the formula to find the first quartile. We have to write ourselves. So, but here is option is given. From the given option, choose the correct one. So Q1 formula. So first A, option B, option C, option D. Let's go through each option and select the right one. Can you tell me which one is the right one? So Q1 is equal to L plus I by F time n by 2 minus CF. Second, B, option B, Q1 is equal to L plus I by F time n by 4 minus CF. And option third, first quartile, Q1 is equal to L plus I by F time 3n upon 4 minus CF. And option 4, Q1 is equal to n plus 1 by 4. Which one is the right option? Is it first option A? No. Why? Because there is, as you say, there is n by 2. But in case of first quartile, we don't have n by 2. So that is not a right option. So from this one, right option is B. Let's see here. And similarly, next question. In a continuous series, Q2 represent which of the following? Second quartile means first quartile, second quartile, third quartile, mean. So Q2 represent is a second quartile, it means option B, right? Similarly, in third question, in the quartile formula, what does L represent? Lower boundary of the class interval, cumulative frequency of the class interval, frequency of the class interval, total number of observation. Do you know its answer? Right answer? Yes, right answer is option A. lower boundary of the class interval. Similarly, number 4, if the total frequency n of the continuous series 80, at which option does Q1 lie? 10th position, 20th position, 30th position, 40th position. So how to find? So 80 divided by 4, this is how much? 48, 20th position. So option B, that's the right answer. So in question number 5, for a continuous series, how to find first quartile and third quartile? So this series is continuous. So how to find first quartile and third quartile? And that's your work. So you will do it and you will show it to your teacher. So today we have discussed how to find first quartile and third quartile. So today, and this much for today. Enjoy. Thank you. Bye-bye and see you.